There's clearly been a lot going on in this world, and we are being consistently bombarded with negativity and division and polarity. And one of the things I know to be true is that we have to remain solid in the foundation that is inside of ourselves and that makes us whole. Because without that, we are going to be very unsettled. We are going to succumb to this energy that surrounds us that can be very draining and depleting. And to be honest, to pull us down a spiral of emotion that we don't necessarily want to go down. That spiral of emotion leads to heightened anxiety. It leads to depression. It leads to a state of overwhelm. And, we're all experiencing this right now. No one goes unscathed from what it is that's happening. And the energy that comes with that, the darkness that comes with that. So a lot of people have reached out, and I want to give you a few very practical tools that you can use to ground your energy. The main issue with these happenstances, these circumstances, these things that are occurring, between now and the last 3 years, and who knows what's coming ahead, the key is to remain grounded. And when we're not grounded, what it means is that our energy, our own energy, is up here in our heads. And when we are too heady, as I call it, too heady, when we're too in our heads, we are overthinking, we are overanalyzing, we are overly critical. And that energy is not being put to good use. It is literally controlling us rather than us directing it. So here's what you can do to ground your energy. Number one, nature. Nature is grounded in and of itself. So put your bare feet on the ground, not your rubber soles. Put your bare feet on the ground. Put them in the grass, put them in the sand, put them in the water if you live by a lake or an ocean or what have you, but put them on the ground, preferably not concrete. That is number one. Number two, deep breath is very grounding. So can you focus 2 minutes a day, and maybe even a couple of times for 2 minutes a day? Close your eyes and try to breathe in for 5 seconds, out for 5 seconds, and do it 6 times. So what that does is creates a coherence in your breath. You'll breathe 6 full breaths in 1 minute. So in, out 6 times in 1 minute, hence the 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. So try that. That is a very grounding breath practice. And the third thing you can do is a salt bath. So magnesium salts you can buy on Amazon or at Whole Foods or the grocery store. If you take a bath, a warm bath with 2 cups of that salt, and if you can't do that, then just put the salt in a tub and put your feet in it for 20 minutes. Either way, that is a very grounding. Salt has a very grounding nature, and it also pulls out toxins, toxic energy as well, from your body. So those are 3 amazing things that you can do. The fourth thing I would say is that visualization is extremely powerful. So what I like to do when I feel very heady, which I have lately, I've been very overwhelmed. What I like to do is maybe during that breathing practice I just shared with you, when I'm doing a breath practice, I will, with my eyes closed, envision a ton of light just pouring into the top of my head or around my body. Doesn't really matter what you picture, but just picture a lot of light, essentially the sun. And when you picture that, also picture any of that dark energy. Maybe it's a dark colored ball, for example, or maybe it's a tornado that you picture that's in your head. And you just say to yourself, I send this energy that does not serve me down my spine and out my body to the earth. That way the earth can utilize that energy in all of its beauty. The earth can utilize that energy effectively and efficiently because it knows exactly what to do with it. Our minds do not. So try these practices. These are definitely things that are extremely resourceful and helpful, especially during intense times, during uncertain times, volatile times. And so these are things that you can use not just now, but in the future. These are tools for you for the rest of your life. Give them a shot.